There is a beauty that comes, that only comes, when you know exactly who you are. You're glorious. When you know the power of your own divinity. To be fully human and fully divine. Every single thing about you is beautiful. Every single thing about you is beautiful. I am divine. I am divine. Every single thing. I am fully human. Every single thing. I am amazing. Every single thing. I am brilliant. Every single thing. I am gorgeous.
Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. Hey family, it's King Simon, the founder of Numerovation. Remember, if you want to book a session with me and get a Numerovation consultation, all you have to do is text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. And if you want any of my books, go to Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. That's King Simon the Numerovator. And your books are available on Amazon. Remember, I'm the El Numero Uno, the Numerovator himself. And if you want to book a session, all you have to do is text me. Make sure you get my books on Amazon. I love you. Peace. Inner Alignment Workshop Through Your Eyes and Your Numero with Dr. Shakira Moore and King Simon on February 11, 2023. Dr. Shakira and King Simon. Get your tickets now at Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. So the number 7 year that we're going into, that 2023, the word, like she said in this book, Anne-Marie Uber says in her book, Synchronicity,
The synchronicity is that it's the student number and you're there in that year to learn. Every one of you born under any or connected to any number, you need to learn and you need to internally learn about yourself so you can be externally great and reveal your greatest self.
That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. It's your brother King Simon. Yes. And today we're going to have a fabulous show today. We got the love coach and innovative lingerie designer, Hot Coco. Make sure you tell a friend, tell a neighbor that we got the love coach. If you're having problems with your relationship, I don't care what kind of relationship you got. Whether it's a business relationship or an intimate relationship, the love coach is coming in, Hot Coco, from the house of Hot Coco. A journey of a woman who is not afraid to bend the status quo. That's right, happening today. At 7 o'clock, so she'll be with us in the next 9 minutes. How you feeling today, family? Of course, it's your brother King Simon in the mother flipping building. Just want to remind people coming up for the month of the year 2000, of course, year 2023. I have coming in here is going to be the one, the only Kaba Kamene is going to be with me. Lord Jamar is going to be with me. Rizza Islam is going to be with me. Brother Taki and sister Felicia Harden will be with me. And Infundishi Jehutimas will be on King Simon Presents. Remember, of course, you know I got rules. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and share. And only quality people we're looking for. Only quality people. How you feeling, family? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? How's everything? How's everything with you and the family? Your brother's in the building. PayPal is on top. Cash App is on top. You know what to do. If you enjoy what I do, make sure you spread love. The Brooklyn way. King Simon is in the building. Happy Habaragani, baby. Habaragani. To all you people celebrating Kwanzaa, big up to all of you. I think today is Ujima. That's right. Ujima. Today is Ujima. That's right. Always talking about collective. Wait a minute. I forgot to hope you know. No, it is. Damn. How did I forget the meaning of that? That don't make no sense. Why am I going to say it and I don't know the meaning of it? Oh my gosh. Stop building. Let me keep it moving right now. We're going to talk about it after we run down some stuff. All right, we're going to talk about it right after we run down some stuff. It's all good. But today is the third day of Kwanzaa. If you're celebrating Kwanzaa, please, by all means, celebrate Kwanzaa in a wholesome and respectful way and respect the Nguzo Saba, the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. You know what it is. And of course, again, today we got the one, the only Hot Coco. Don't forget, in the one, the only January, we got the one, the only, my brother, that we're going to do a tribute to the legend that lives forever. Dr. Laila Africa will be where we're having a lot of his students and everybody coming on. And of course, on the workshop, we're doing it February 11th. Make sure you sign up. Go to Linktree/King Simon, the new motivator. Make sure you buy these books. Supercharge your imagination with this brother's books. It's called I Am. Joshua Selden is the publisher, and you can go to IamPublishing.com or hit him up at TikTok at I Am Publishing and Young God. Of course, go to Young God 235. Make sure you hit him up over there too, okay? How y'all feeling out there, family? How y'all feeling? Don't forget Lloyd Strayhorn. Hit him up at Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. That's 800-581-4401. That's 800-581-4401. And I got a new YouTube channel where I'll be doing personal, private sessions. Those who book a session with me starting in the month of January or February, we're going to kick it in. And we'll be able to do it live and direct, camera on, camera off. It's up to me. It's up to you whether you want to do it. We don't want people to be doing it and their face all grumpy and crazy. So, hey, I'm one of those people that I'll keep the camera off, but the link will be yours for the rest of your life. You can tune in, but you can go to that new motivational sessions with Brother King Simon on YouTube. So we're going to be doing it right there. I got a new YouTube channel. It'll be private, of course. Nobody else will be able to see it. Just you and me and whoever you decide to share it with is your business. And also big up to the opening music of Kecia L. Jones, Go Be God. That's right, Go Be God, unlocking the doors of your destiny with Kecia L. Jones. Go get that hypnotherapy with Kendall Cobb, 800-503-1993. Go get that tarot spread with the one, the only Mystic Ivy _333. Hit her up at the DM, and she also got a link tree. Also, I got to put the link tree on this flyer next, so big up to her. And don't forget Ashra Kwesi. Support Ashra Kwesi 214-371-0206. And if you want to bring your book to life, you want to bring all your books to life and write your dreams, get an autobiography, write your children's book. This sister can help you out. Also, this sister can help you out. Editing services by Susie's Script. Hit her up at 914-361-9467. And remember, get my books through Linktree /King Simon the New Motivator. Linktree /King Simon the New Motivator. And don't forget, you could also go to Udemy through my Linktree also. Linktree /King Simon the New Motivator. And go to my Udemy class. Right now, it's ranging from $9.99 to $84.99. So make sure. But if you want the full course meal, here it is. If you want the full course meal, make sure you text me the word course to 347-496-1022. The limited rate is $333, but on my birthday, it will go up to $444. That's going to be the last. That's going to be it. And that's what's going to go up to. All right. Because I'm also sharing with my partner who helped me produce this 8-hour course, the one, the only eToy. It's an experience. And if you want to book a session with me, please text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. I have two slots left in December. That's 2 slots left in December if you want to show that love. All right, 2 slots left in December. You heard what I said. 2 slots left in December. That's right, before we go into January. So if you want to book a session with me, by all means, let's make it happen, family. Let's make it happen, all right? I got no problems with it, all right? And that's 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. It is 3 minutes before the top of the hour. We're going to be bringing up our special guest right here on King Simon Presents Only Quality People. Hot Cocoa is coming up momentarily, so keep it locked. Don't touch that dial. And let me just run something real quick before we bring her on. I just want to run something real quick before I bring her on. Let me turn off the music real quick. Turn off that music real quick. And we're going to run down something real quick before we bring her on right here on King Simon Presents Only Quality People. It's the new motivational session with King Simon. Text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And get my books on Amazon now. That's right. Get my books on Amazon. Get my books on Amazon. Get my books on Amazon. All right, man. We're broadcasting also on Facebook at King Simon Production. We're broadcasting live on Facebook also on King Simon Production. So make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. Your brother here looking like Donny Hathaway, you know what I'm saying? You know, singing a Kwanzaa song. You know, it's Kwanzaa. Na, 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 na. We're shining in to the night. Merry Christmas. My son tore it up. The only reason I can't play my son's Kwanzaa song because it's copywritten. And, of course, YouTube will flag my ass. Pause. It will flag me. So I ain't got no time for that. You know what I'm saying? Got no time for that. So big up to my son who remixed the Christmas song by Donny Hathaway and called it Kwanzaa. All right. So enough respect to that. All right. Ooh, we got a special guest coming up on here. Man, she's been my friend for over 20 years, probably going on 25 years, man. But she's a house party. She's a promoter, producer. She's not only a lingerie designer from an extraordinary level, but she's also now a love coach going into life coaching, because I already told her, look, she needs to mix that up because love is life and life is love. So you got to make it happen. Oh, baby. I don't think y'all ready for this sister, man. She's been featured on Jay-Z's video. She's been featured in the original Best Man. She has been an entrepreneur and you know, she done sent me a bio, but my gosh, she got such a long, extensive bio. I ain't got no time to read all of that because this is my girl, believe me. And she's been doing some great things. She has a son that's a motivational speaker named Adolfo Peters. And today is his Earth Day alongside Denzel Washington and the founder of Marvel Comics, Stan Lee. I want y'all to welcome this beautiful sister who is not only an entrepreneur,
not only a love coach, not only a lingerie designer extraordinaire, but she is a person that is so loving. Her life path is a loving energy. She's born on the second of the month. That's a loving energy. So she's here to bring love, share love, spread love. Let's welcome for the first time on King. Well, not the first time, but this time there's a whole new energy that she's bringing right here on King Simon Presents. Let's welcome for the first time on King Simon Presents Only Quality People, the one, the only Hot Coco. What's up, Hot Coco?
Hey, I love it.
How you feeling? How you feeling? Let me turn down this music, girl. Stop playing. How you feeling?
I feel fantastic, and I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy that you're here. I'm honored, of course. And like I text your son, I said, it's a born day, it's an Earth day for him, but it's your birthday day. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday day to you, but happy Earth day because he came to Earth through you. So
Yes.
that's how this thing works. So give that a round of applause. And he's a motivational speaker. One day I'm going to have him on. We're going to talk because he's now 14 and 14 years. Can you believe how time is flying? You go back 25 years, almost 30. Can you believe how time flies, girl?
Yes.
Time has flown. And man, I'm just honored to have you on because a lot of people don't know your struggles and your success over the years. You've been doing it for quite some time, and a lot of people don't even know about those things that I just mentioned, of course, that I just mentioned about who and what you are. But there's so much in your unapologetic stance
Yes.
to art. There's so much in what you put in for not just for women, but for couples also in general of all life, all walks of life. And the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, you must know your mathematics and then secure some luxury, good homes, money, friendship in all walks of life. And that is what it's about. And how you been, sister? Just how you been? How's the family? How's everybody? Your sister, everybody, how they doing?
Good.
Every-
I'm just ready for this new journey. I'm ready for this couples empowerment, women, men, just empowering people in their sensual space. Like I was supposed to have been here a long time ago, but you know what? I'm here now and I'm ready. I was doing it behind the scenes.
Yes, you
and
have.
I'm public and I'm just ready. I'm just so ready.
And I'm proud of you. That's right. Let's give that a round of applause. Because a lot of relationships, especially after what happened through the pandemic, I don't like to say anything. A lot of relationship has, come to a short end or a fast end, depending on who you're talking to. And today's topic is how not to be afraid to bend the status quo, because you have proven yourself over and over and over. Yeah, I've even hosted and emceed a few of her shows and some parties. We've hosted parties. Believe me, she is the real deal. And like I said, if you ever watch, matter of fact, I was watching the Peacock special with The Best Man, and they played the scene with your clothing in it.
Yes.
This new scene. I said, oh, there's Choco stuff in there. Jesus Christ. They played the first Best Man, the whole bachelor party scene and all that kind of stuff. And we want to talk about, before we go down the whole thing, first of all, where is your family from? Tell the world where your family from, my dear.
Well, my family's from Montserrat.
Montserrat. Oh, get that a round of applause because a good friend of mine, Arrow, is from Montserrat, the island. Arrow, my good friend. Everybody who knows hot, that's my good friend. Before he transitioned, used to come on our radio show all the time. Big up to Arrow, the late great Arrow, man. Big up to him, man. Montserrat, great. And so what made you want to get into, first of all, lingerie designing? Because you have a slogan that goes with what you say when you deal with lingerie. You talk about how it fits. I remember you had to tell me what to do on the stage and tell me what, because nobody MCs your show better than you, first and foremost, because you know your stuff.
Yes.
But when it was an honor to MC and one of your shows or two of your shows back in the past, back in the day, Les the DJ was there with us. All of that was happening, so we had a good time. And you're a good house music dancer too. You love house music. You remember? Say it again.
I say I love dancing and I love music.
You love music, and that's our alignment number. Both of us have the alignment number 3, so music turns us on to keep us bouncing. So I understand. So what made you get into designing and clothing? Because you're a seamstress also. What made you get into that?
Yeah. So I've been designing since I was very, very little. Always into
Hmm.
fashion,
Hmm.
always into I used to do Afrocentric stuff.
Hmm.
I was in college. I used to do dashikis and take
Hmm.
like European suits and put in some African fabrics and stuff like that. I did it
Hmm.
for a long time.
Hmm.
But what happened, how I got into the designs that are made to Tempting Tees, which is what I do now,
Hmm.
is that when I was doing the Afrocentric stuff, I was in Islam, I was studying Islam, but there was like a part of me that was feeling very sexy and very different and very just curious. So when I started to look for the type of clothes to fit how I was feeling, I didn't really find anything that fit my unique personality.
Yes.
I like
Yeah.
playfulness. You know what I mean? I like to have things that's, you know, make memories, make you say, "Oh my God," all that shock value stuff in your sensual realm.
Yes.
So when I couldn't find anything, and I realized that a lot of people that were wearing making lingerie, it was the same thing over and over
Hmm.
and over.
Hmm.
I was just like, I don't want to be like everybody else.
Yes. Yes.
I decided to just create my own. And when I created my own, I was talking to people about it, and then one person purchased, and one person purchased, and then this person, and then next thing you know, I had a whole clothing line.
No, no, no. Hold on. Step back a little because you said you was going through Islam, and a lot of people don't realize because I've been through Islam also. A lot of people, a lot of the sisters are not able to show their sensuality like what, but they are able to do it privately for the husbands if they had to. What do you have you ever had the Muslim clients or the Hebrew clients to come and they probably wouldn't even tell you if they're Muslim or Hebrew nowadays, but have you ever had any of the Muslim clients to come and support you in that vein?
Yes. So
Mhm.
what's interesting is that when people come to see me, they tell
Mhm. Okay.
so they tell me if they're Islamic, they tell me all the different
Good.
things,
Good.
because all of those different levels in their life is part of the reason why they feel trapped.
That's
So
right.
they have to reveal that to me in order for me to help them, number one, in their sensual space, and to also design for them. Because when I design for someone, it said, I'm not just making you clothes,
Yes.
I'm making something that you need in your sensual space to make you feel more complete, to make you feel
Yes.
free, to make you feel not trapped. So I
Mm.
have to have a conversation with you in order to
Of course.
design for you. Otherwise, I can't fulfill what your needs for why you came to see me in the first place.
So you do a whole consultation then?
Yeah, that's why me designing clothes is a private situation. It's always been
Yes.
word of mouth thing and client based, because
Hmm.
I really get involved with my clients. I really get involved with my customers, my couples, because I really need to know what's going on, what's
Yes.
your end goal, what are you trying to get to, why do you want this particular piece, like what do you want your partner to say when you wear it. See, all of that right there goes into how I design.
And that's a power. Let's give that a round of applause because she has always intrigued me with her designs because it's there to tempt and to tease. I remember there it is. That's the slogan. The tempt and the tease. I got it. It went came to my head. It's like woohoo, tempt and to tease.
Mhm.
But yet it fits every different sizes, different heights, all that, different colors, contours of their body. I don't care if you too heavy, over heavy set, quote unquote heavy set, or very slim. You know how to put it together, and you work with certain material. Tell the people what type of material you work with. That you've been doing this for years, and it's not the easiest material to work with. Let's be honest,
Yes.
please. Go ahead.
Okay. I only work with spandex, stretch fabric. What it
Yes.
is, I actually developed my own unique way of designing clothes and working with that fabric. It's something I
Hmm.
developed on my own, behind the scenes, kind of
Yes.
around with the fabric, seeing what other people is wearing. So you can take something for me that's like a small, and
Hmm.
a girl that's 2X can also fit that small. So
Mm.
the way that I design is, no matter whether you go up in size or down in size, it's always going to fit you, because the designs that I make has to be able to move with your personality. It has to be able to move with your body. Because what happens, the worst thing you can feel is like when you own something and you gain a little weight and it can no longer fit you.
Right.
So
That's right.
be a heavy hit on your mind sometimes.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
if you're full figured and you lose a little weight, the outfit is going to contort to you. There's a certain way that I cut the pieces to make sure that it's always going to contort to your body. And the benefit of wearing my pieces or getting a piece from me, it comes with a lifetime guarantee.
That's right. Let's get that a round of applause. Lifetime guarantee. So if you get heavy set or slimmer or whatever, guess what? It's going to work and fit your backside for a lifetime with whomever you with.
Yeah.
It's going to fit your backside. And it fits to tempt to tease.
Yes.
Understand what she's saying.
Yes.
So, and it's for, and she doesn't, she used to do a television show, or you still on the television show, The Bedroom Takeover. You still dealing with that, or you?
Yes.
You,
yes. I was doing a pilot for a show I wanted to do called The Bedroom Takeover.
That's right. Right.
Is me sitting with women one-on-one. It was on camera, but I was sitting with them one-on-one. And I wanted them to talk to me about what their everyday life is like. You know, how are you at work? How does your family see? All these different things. And then the place that they were trapped in their life, a lot of times were in their personal sensual realm, in their intimate reality. So what I would do is I'd have them go off and then they would have to come back to me and show me what it is that they're showcasing to their partner or to themselves, you know, because you could be intimate with yourself, showcasing to their partner. But when you came back to me, though, you have to leave the you in the back because I want you to bring me your alter ego. And that's right. Conversation with that girl.
That's right. I remember you sending me the videos, and big up to one of our dear friends, Bellamus, Sean Walsh, one of our dear friends that was helping along the way. Big up to Bellamus, good friend of mine. Known for we go back. We all go back. Go back, man. Hey, we go back. What? And you know. And people, if you're just tuning in to King Simon Presents Only Quality People, this is the famous Hot Coco. She's our guest. She's our love coach. She's our lingerie designer extraordinaire. She has provided clothing for Jay-Z videos and, of course, various magazines, various music videos. And also, she was the featured clothing design for the quote-unquote exotic dancers. I don't say stripper. Let's say exotic dancers on The Best Man, the original first Best Man when Lance was about to get it in and doing his thing. Morris Chestnut, she was the designer for that. And when I knew that, I was so proud to watch that movie and remembering that Coco was just one of those people that deserved that, but she also deserves more. And that's why I've always respected her. We've been party animals for years. You know, she know I've SLBs and Temptations and Tunnel and Garage, all these places that people like to dance and enjoy. Sting International was playing music. That was our people's. Big up to Hadia Barbell. We was all in the dance, doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of your journey. That's what I'm saying. Basically, overall saying I'm proud of your journey into what you're doing now, not just being what you're doing now and bringing it back out, reinventing yourself, but what you've done with Abocho, with your son. And I want to touch on him today a little bit, just because it's his birthday and you deciding to mold him the way you did. After you and I, back in the day, what you said to me, and now all of a sudden this little Messiah comes out. Yo, this sister didn't want to have children. I'm telling you, back in the day. Because all of us was trying to get to her. Let's be real. I'm going to be real. All of us was trying to get to her. You know what I'm saying? Me with my 9 children. Well, back in those days, I didn't have that. But we was all trying to get to her. But when she manifests this belly that I seen her with, I was like, what? Smack. What happened to me? I was so elated to see, because I know your life. I know what you've been through. We've been there. We know what it is. But what made you gear to do that? Of course, have the child finally, and then groom somebody that has been on Wendy Williams' show. He's been in front of Eric Adams. He's been doing his thing as this young entrepreneur and motivational speaker. Tell us about that journey real quick, because this is about you really, but I just wanted to mention him. Today is his birthday. Big up to him again. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Yesterday is his birthday. I'm so grateful for him.
Yes.
Well, what made me go on that journey is me just giving up I'm never gonna have a child, never. That was me all day
Oh
long.
God.
But I realized that I don't have any control over my destiny.
Right. Right. Right.
So being nurturing is actually something that's embedded in my DNA. I nurture my friends, I nurture my partner. So when I had a child, I said to myself, okay, well, I never planned on being in this position.
Right.
So if
Right.
I'm gonna be in this position and have a boy,
Yes.
I have to make sure that I nurture him in a way that he has an open mind,
Yes. Right.
right?
Right. Right.
He has to be able to go through the world and realize that if he puts his mind to something,
Yes.
have it all.
Yes.
In order to do that, one, I needed to be a living example.
Yes.
There,
You are.
I'm like a rebel,
Yes.
but
You.
I had to be a living example that anything is possible. And
Yes.
then when he asked me when he was 9 years old to get into, he wanted to be a CEO, he wanted to have a business. I said,
Mm-hmm.
well, if I'm going to do that,
Yes.
then I can't no longer handle him as a child. Like I need to give him real life experiences at his age.
Yes.
Now, I knew that doing that, taking a kid's glove off, it was going to be he was going to have to, matter of fact, he was going to have to go face to face with his alter ego.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
by him, and then there's the one that when it's showtime, it's showtime. So
Mm-hmm.
all of that, I had to nurture, get him past his insecurities, get him past, his panic attacks, that kind of stuff. So now he has a very, very open mind
Yes.
to be able to maneuver through work, through life. So even though he's 14 years old, the beautiful thing is he's 14, but his mind is somewhere else. He can have a full conversation. Like I'm just so
Yeah. He could. People don't know. I mean, I remember coming to your shop that you had over there over on Flatbush in what street was that? Glenwood.
yes.
That little shop you was there, and the young man could hold it down. He could hold the conversation, and he was like what 9 or 8, 9,
He was
hold
not,
the conversation
yeah.
with me. And if you sat and talked to him and after you shook his hand, he looked you in your eyes and talked to you. I mean, that's why probably Eric Adams and Don Lee and all them guys, Bob Lee and all them love him, love and respect. And that's why we all love him. That's why when you invited me to say something at the stage that time, I had to break down his numbers real quick and show him what mathematical stock he came from, being born on the Denzel Washington's birthday. And of course, his favorite, Marvel is his favorite. He had, you
Yeah.
allowed him to be a child also because he does have an alter ego where he could be all child and then all adult on the stage. It's deep. I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? And that just goes to show your depth of the need to that you needed to manifest this entity in this day and time, because he was so funny. I opened up my yogi tea, right? And this is what it said, because you and him exude that. I'm having ginger tea right now. And it says in the yogi tea, it says, find strength in knowing that you can make a difference in the world. And that you and him exude that to me. That's why when I opened it, I said, oh, I poured this tea. I said, wait a minute. How you know that I'm about to have this girl and her son and something else? You know what I'm saying? And both of you have made a difference. You, even in the underworld, you have consulted sisters that went through a lot of stuff with you're not just your lingerie, but because you have to have the conversation as far as love is concerned on how to excite their partner in the bedroom when they're not excited, when they want to get rid of them and find, because we've been in the strip club, me and you, we go there. We went there. And I used to book strippers when I was younger. And married men are leaving their wife because they're not satisfying them in the bedroom. So when you come with this bedroom takeover and then the lingerie and now love coach, oh, sister, now give you a round of applause because you blended it all in. And look out for her book. Look out for her book and her audio book soon. So I'm putting it out there in the universe. You know I'm supporting her, right? Tell them, right, sis?
That's right.
Now, Now talk about this transition now. We just talked about your son, but talk about this whole transition because lingerie, love coach, consultation, all this is it all works together to tell you the truth. Please talk about it.
Okay, so the love coaching is something that I've been doing for many years. Because
Yes.
you know me, I've been the love coach.
You did a lecture for me, remember, at Nicholas?
Yes.
Right.
So what happened is that, you know, I do it behind the scenes, and I counsel many couples, you know, and then the couples refer me and refer. So it's just been referrals all these years.
Yes.
So as I'm talking to a lot of people, women and mostly men, they keep saying to me, Coco, you got to go public as a love coach. Like people need to know that you're here, and the way that you think. My perspective about the sensual realm is not a regular perspective. My mind is so open.
Yes.
So what happens is, in that realm, there's no topic that I don't touch. In that realm, there's nowhere that I won't go with conversation.
That's right.
So because I'm like that, and because my spirit is like that, and my mind is so open, a lot of people reveal a lot of things to me that they will take to their graves that is eating them up inside.
That's right.
So what happens is that I create when I talk to people, my conversation with them is a safe space. I'm not here to judge you.
That's right.
I'm not here to tell you what to do with your life.
That's right.
I'm here for you to have a space where you can just let go. I'm not going to judge you. So whatever it is inside, just tell me. And then let's talk about, how did you get there? Why are you having these thoughts? There's nothing wrong with the thoughts, but you got to get these things out. And what happens is, people don't have a safe space to talk. That's the problem.
That's a problem. Yes, that's true.
So judgmental. Everybody's waiting to attack someone, and they don't hear something that sits right with them. Guess what?
Yeah. Yes.
People say growth is not your growth. It's their personal thing. So you have to allow them to talk about it.
Yes, that's
true.
true.
So that's what I'm trying to create with this movement that I'm doing. And then, once we talk about it, then I got to dress you for the bedroom.
That's right. And she's not, that family, she's not trying, she's doing it. I don't like those words, trying, because Reverend Ike always says, flip those languages, because once you try, instead of saying, I am doing it, period, that's it. Then you throw it out in the universe and it manifests in its right time. But that's what you're doing it. You've been doing it. You're not trying to do clothing. You've been doing it. You're not trying to find love connections and love coaching. You've been doing it. It's just it's been done in different fashion at different times and different intervals of time. But in this dispensation of time, you're about to take it to the next level. Let's get that a round of applause. That's all I can say. That's all I'm going to say.
That's right.
That's how I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be enthusiastic about what we're doing, because that's a gift of yours. Family, like I said, she's born under the number 2, and her life path is a 2. So that's all about balance. That's all about love, sharing, companionship, and learning how to work within. Matter of fact, she's born the same day as Vicki Dillard, who is also a hat on here. She's a great speaker and all that love to share, that January 2nd energy. And that's Capricorn is the make it happen sign. They make things happen. They don't watch things happen. They make things happen. Get that a round of applause. So take us down the journey. Let's go on a journey. I want my family to go on a journey with this love coach / lingerie / counseling, and how it affects male, female dynamics and other, because you're not biased. You support any community that wants to love each other. You want to show that respect, and I understand. So let's go down that journey. How do you prep this whole thing together? I'm gonna make you stay in front. You go ahead and talk about it. Go ahead.
How do I prep what? Meeting with my couple?
Your clients, how you set this whole thing up. How does it set up? What coming to you, what is it going to be like? What would the experience be like, Hot Cocoa? Please, I know your shows are an experience. How does your sessions and your love coaching sessions, how is that an experience? Go ahead.
Okay, so my love coaching sessions happen a couple of ways. Either I meet with the woman by herself one day, then I meet with the gentleman by himself, and then I meet with them as a couple. That's one way. Another way is I meet with them both at the same time. So I normally meet with people for a minimum of 2 hours. The The first hour is about getting to know you. I need to know what your blueprint is. I need to know, how you guys got together. How were you flirting in the beginning? What happened throughout the time? Like, how did we get to the point where you made a phone call to me, right? After we figure that part of it out, then the second hour is about us discussing what's happening now and how can we get to a space where we can get back to remembering the love. Now, what's very important when I sit with people is we are not doing the pointing the fingers thing. That we're not doing.
Good.
Everyone is going to take responsibility for the part that they played. Now, a lot of times people want to say, oh, he did this and he did. No. Every relationship that we get in, we see the red flags. But we make a conscious decision to move forward. Now, whatever that reason is that you move forward, we need to explore where did that come from and why did you not end it at that moment you saw the red flag? Why did you decide to move forward? What is the sore spot in you or the space in you that you need to sit in front of the mirror and look at yourself and ask yourself why?
Powerful. That, and that's an important question, especially going into this 7-year cycle, 2023, because you're born on the second, that number 7 is one of your supportive numbers. So a lot of spiritual guidance is going to be needed for this 7. That's why I know you're going to take it to another level, because as much as the number 7 year is good for people born on the 7th, the 16th, or the 25th of the month, the supportive number also gets some of that too. People born on the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th, and the 29th of the month. So this is why, and you're going to be in a number 1 power cycle like I am, because both of us share similar frequency. So number 1 is new beginning, new business, new this, new attitude, all of that. So we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time in this new year. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be doing some events with her in Georgia in certain intimate places and spaces for a good price. Now, it might be $150, $199 per person, but I'm telling you, it's going to be extraordinary, especially after you see the results of, especially if you bring her clothing and have them women do what they do to make things look good. Because I got some spaces that I do it at the Zen Bar, who is another beautiful sister that you can work with. Big up the Sacred Sister, or I could do it in Stone Mountain at another beautiful couple that come from Jersey. They got a nice venue. I got a few venues ready for you, and I'm going to Florida to go lock down some other venues. So I'm going to be working between New York, Georgia, and Florida. And Coco is one of my team members that we're going to do. And Coco, I want you to do one of my Ascended Masters class too, online, where we split the price of the classes that you do online, private. Everybody got to pay to get in, and I'll talk to you, because I got also Mystic doing it. Mystic Ivy, she's on here. Also got Dr. Shakira part of it. I got a few other sisters that I'm trying to develop with your gift, because you have a gift, and you have a gift of I've known her for so long. She has a gift on how to make men and women feel comfortable. And that's what I always admired about her. That's why I was able to talk to her. And she's even stayed at my house. And I don't let people stay at my house in New York. She knows that. My mother lived upstairs. I lived downstairs. And I'm being transparent. When you needed it, your brother was there to help you out when it came down to it. And because I love you, you're my friend for many years, and there was no foolishness and no hokey pokey family. It was just friend on friend doing what we got to do to make things happen when you're going through hard times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I got to give that around, because that's what friends are for. We don't sing that Dionne Warwick song. That's what friends are for. That's what friends are for. And you and I go back. Yep. And I always loved you and always respected you. And I'm always honest. So I'm always willing to, help you out in any way we can, So getting back to the business, after all that love and stuff, after all that love, what I find nowadays, especially dealing with clients myself, is that a lot of the men aren't serious with the relationship. That's why I stopped doing compatibility sessions. My compatibility sessions go up into the $300, $400 an hour. Right. That's me, because it takes time for me to break down the mathematics and find your drama, your healing, and your trauma. I can find that in your numbers. So how is it for you when it's dealing with couples, whether it's gay and straight, whatever. How is it that how do you deal with couples, and when you see one is really not serious about going that route or serious about participating in what you have to offer? How do you deal with that?
Well, the way that I deal with it is
Mm-hmm.
I allow everyone to be in their own space.
Okay.
So what happens is if I'm trying to understand what's going on inside of one person,
Mm-hmm.
I don't allow the other person to interject. Because what happens is the only way for us to uncover what's going on and
Mm-hmm.
why this is going on, I'm going to
Oh, so I send me a cash app. Thank you.
I am going to connect to the inner you, the deeper side of who you are. Now
Mm-hmm.
what happens is when I do that, I can break through certain levels because again, I make sure that they know I'm not here to pick sides.
Right.
I'm not here to judge.
Right.
It's okay to say the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other partner, it's very important they do not talk while I'm talking to their partner. I'm really quick to say if you do not allow your partner to have their moment, you
Mm-hmm.
have to leave the room.
Mm.
It is an honor and a privilege to watch your partner be so vulnerable.
Right.
I
Right.
can help both of you guys if the other one over talk. Now, if they don't stop over talking, I'm either going to do one out of two things. I'm going to end the session
Mm-hmm. Of
or
course.
I'm going to sit back until you guys are ready.
Mm.
But I'm not going to participate in any of the foolishness that got us here.
That's right. That's right.
So
That's
that's
right.
how I deal with it. And then once they understand that I'm really serious about what I'm saying, I'm serious about helping. I'm serious about bringing you back to the love. I'm serious about you getting back to the butterflies. I'm serious about you understanding what happened earlier in your life that caused this moment right here without
Mm-hmm.
pointing the finger.
That's right.
Once
That's
they
right.
understand how serious I am, then everything becomes serious. And while I'm doing it too, I crack jokes. I get real fun. Like I'm real fun. This is because first of all, I'm not doing therapy.
That's right.
I'm
That's
not
right.
a therapist. I didn't go to
That's right.
school for being a therapy. I'm just giving my perspective
Right.
about intimate reality so you can look at it through a different set of eyes.
Mm. Mm.
And it's the eyes of your perspective on life, and it's the eyes of your partner.
Mm.
The fact that they also have a perspective on this whole entire relationship.
Now, before we move on, what about when you're dealing with partners that might be coming from different cultures, different ethnicities? How does that work? Because I know sometimes we can go through a lot of the whole trauma from those past, whether white and black or black and this and Latino and Chinese or whatever. How do you deal with people like that may be crossing the quote unquote taboo line? Please.
Well, I have one set way,
Hmm.
one perspective as to how I deal with that.
Okay.
What is it in your life that made you make this decision?
Mm.
That's what it doesn't matter what you get into.
Yes.
There was something that is in your life
Hmm.
why you made this specific decision.
Right.
Now, it can be you wrote a script,
Hmm.
you wrote a script,
Hmm.
and in that script, you know exactly how your life was going to go,
Hmm.
and you finished write the script, and now you need the main character.
Hmm.
So you met somebody and you said to yourself, oh, well, for my script, my main character has these type of similarities.
Hmm.
So you decide to let that character come into your story.
Hmm.
And then it played out, So it's little things that I say, little things that I do. At the end of the day, no matter what, you made a choice.
That's right. The choice. And
Yeah,
obviously you're attracted who you're attracted for a reason.
that's right.
That's right. That's right. That's what I recognize.
So if somebody was, let's say somebody grew up and they never heard I love you. And their script was like, I'm going to be loving, and I want to be with somebody that loves me. So what happens is the first time you hear somebody say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, all of a sudden you get seduced by the words, I love you, but that person may not have been the right person for you. It's the seduction of those 3 words that turned you on.
Let me ask you a question. Let's stick a pin right there, because what's so interesting about that is because trauma can happen from your parents not saying they love you.
That's right.
And the need for love, it can be a negative instead of a positive, because they looking for this love. They're looking for this love. And because we come from the Caribbean, and sometimes Caribbean parents are not good at saying I love you.
No.
They show you they love you, they're not saying they love you.
Not saying it.
My mother, nah, man, she don't even know how to hug right no more. She's just learning. But she showed me by providing food, clothing, shelter all my life, even while I was in her stomach, providing food, clothing, shelter. Since then, she don't know how to really say I love you. Even when I get off the phone, I'll say I love you, Mom, and she can't. It's like she got to hang up and say it. I don't know, but she always write it in the letters, the cards, and all that kind. She sent me a card recently, and that troubled me for many years, and probably still do, because this is what some of the men are dealing with, that was not loved or shown love from either their mom or their dad. Even my father, he didn't know how to do it either. He's just because he's a Christian minister, he's know how to learn how to love. Some people had to go through religion. Some people had to go through some lessons. You know what I'm saying? So how do you deal with that? Because I know they're going to express themselves to you in that way also, about their moms or dad or family or abuse in some way. Because we'll get to the abuse after, because I know you have to experience that, as far as listen to people that talk about that also as a love coach. Talk about that, please.
So when it comes to things that you didn't get when you were younger, all of us have that.
Right.
So my thing is, try to stay, if you can, and no one's saying this is easy.
Right.
Try to stay on the positive side of what you learned from that experience. What you learned that you have applied in life, what you learned that you have applied for yourself in that experience. So, for example, let's talk about Caribbean families, right? So, Caribbean families, it's all about families getting together over these huge meals and the parties and all that kind of stuff, right? So let's say they may not allow you to go out, and they may not allow you to do a lot of things. And that hurts you. It hurts you a lot to the core of your soul, right?
Right.
But if you look at that from a different perspective, you look at it from a different perspective. And when you get older, you happen to be a party promoter.
Yeah.
You know how to put together good get-togethers. You're a social butterfly. You know how to do all these different things to make people feel good and make people feel warm and feel like family and all of that wonderful stuff.
Yes.
Where do you think that came from?
That's right.
While we may look at something for the negative aspect of what happened to us, we all have something. What is the positive aspect of what happened?
That's true.
How did that make you who you are today?
That is true. When you say that, that is true, because my father owned a club the year I was born. And I used to love to see people enjoy themselves. So watching them enjoy themselves as a little child, I guess I turned out to be a promoter. That's why, passing it down. My cousin took over, then I took over. It's in my book, No Promotion is Bad Promotion. So, I speak about that because you never know although they didn't know how to say I love you, they showed love in their enjoyment with family and friends and things that came out. So the positive, you're absolutely right. The positive I did get out of it, to the point I became very successful at it. SOBs, Palladium, Urban Plaza, Madison Square Garden, all these stages that they've never been on.
Yeah.
But children are supposed to take it to that next level. I've been on major radio stations that they've never been on. And you remember all the reggae artists that I used to bring in and soca artists, they played them. They never met them. So you never know how that, but you're absolutely right. Let me give that a round of applause, what you just said. to find the positive in
Positive.
what you didn't have, what you felt you didn't have because you felt they didn't love you and all that. And I understand. And no, that's powerful. Wow.
Because we're all being, we all go through life. Life is
Yes.
happen no matter what.
Yes.
But what happens as we go through life, we are being groomed and we're being needed, and all these different things are going into us as an individual, and it's formulating who we are. And my thing is always going to be, what positive thing did you get from the situation?
Yes.
No matter how bad it seems. If you lost it all, right? If you lose everything, and you're like, oh my God, I lost everything. Right? But then you turn around and you started a company.
Yes.
You started a company.
Yes.
Because you lost it all.
That's right.
Had you not lost it all, your back wouldn't have been against the wall for you to know that you
part.
have power in you.
No, that part. Again, let's get that a round of applause. That part. I had, what's so interesting, and I was told a friend of mine's this, her sister called me the other day to do a session with me. And I told her it was her sister that propelled me to say, you know what, radio didn't make me and all that kind of stuff, because I got fired from the radio job. I lost a major job, $60,000 a year at that time in early 2000, a year doing what I love to do because they was changing formats. Right. And I went into the bathroom at WWRL and one tear came down my eyes. And I looked in the mirror and said, this didn't make me. Because they brought me on because I was a promoter and doing outside. So I just went full-fledged with my company. And then when I was about to get, and I'm not against people getting WIC checks and welfare checks. I went to a welfare office to go get some, sign up to get some checks and all that kind of stuff. And one of my friends from when I was young was working there. And when I seen that, I said hi to her, and I stayed in the line waiting. And I said, you know what? I don't need this. I know how to make things happen because I've done it before. And I thanked her for it. Right. I didn't tell her till later on that, it was you that propelled me to open up officially King Simon Productions, King Simon Publications. All of that took place within 3 months. I was back on point, doing parties, doing things, doing all this. And you know me, and that's what you just said, just triggered that in my mind again. Thank you very much. See, Coco. Lord of mercy. Hot Cocoa, blood. I love you, girl. I love you. And it's so important, family. We got with 42 minutes after the hour. We're not going to keep it that long, but Coco, you got a big party coming up. Let's talk about that, because you've done something. I know. And if you want to book a session with her, please, if you want to book a consultation session with her, here's her contact. This is her email, houseofhotcocoa@gmail.com. Also IG, House of Hot Cocoa. Also on Facebook is House of HotCocoa Cocoa, right? Yeah, so just add HotCocoa Cocoa. Come on back. Cocoa. Just add some cocoa to it. That's more chocolate. You're gonna get all this chocolate when you talk to her. Believe that. And hit her up on the IG. She do answers her DMs, especially on the IG. Very fast at answering her DMs. So, and she got a big party coming up, family. Let me put the Eventbrite tickets in the chat so people can go. If you're in New York or the tri-state area, go support this sister, because it's at one of the old spots, $4.95. That's where you're doing it. Whose spot is that?
$4.95. That's Brooklyn Commons.
Oh, yeah, that's right there off of Flatbush and Empire Boulevard. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Big them up. Big up to Lorraine Campbell and the whole crew that's there and all the people that's there, man. Let me put that in the chat. Let me show y'all the flyer first, family. I want to show y'all the website. That's the website, the Eventbrite, to get it. This is the flyer. Let me put the flyer up. Hold on. Let me find my flyer here, because I know I remixed it. There it is. Let's give her a round of applause. She got a big birthday party happening. Oh, it's going to be a birthday party. She got DJ Barry Blends going to be in there. Are you doing a fashion show too? You doing a fashion show? Dancers, vendors, food. Man, I wish I could be in town, man, but I'll be in Florida. But it's going to be from 7 to 11, huh? Oh, you're doing it, huh? Tell us what's going to happen. Tell us all about what's going to happen at 495 Flatbush over there near Empire Boulevard, right at Prospect Park, family. You can't miss it. Right there at the corner of Prospect Park, Brooklyn Commons. Tell us what's the experience that they're going to have. Tell us that, please.
Okay, so the experience that everyone is going to have is I'm creating a sensual realm, alternate universe.
Ooh, Lord.
Right? And we're going to have an experience.
Yes.
What the experience is we're going to spend some time talking about all the different things that happens in the sensual realm. I want to hear what men have to say versus what women have to say. I want everyone to see how we think differently, how we think the same. I want everyone to feel safe to explore their own intimate thoughts. Right? So we're going to do that for about an hour. It's going to be fun. I don't do anything too serious. It's not, to me, it's not that. We're going to have fun talking about intimacy and your intimate reality. Once we finish with that conversation, we're going to have a dance performance from one of these incredible dancers. One of them happens to be our model. She's modeling in the show, but it's super dope. She's going to perform. And then I have another guy, Twice Light. He's going to perform also.
Wow.
And, so after we finish that, we're going to move into a fashion show.
Yes.
And fashion show, I'm going to bring you deeper and deeper and deeper.
Look at that clothing there, family. Ooh, y'all don't understand. I remember that sister too. That sister there.
I love her. Go deeper into the sensual realm with designs. And the designs that I have is to show people a different perspective of what you can use in the bedroom. My goal is to create an experience where when women get all dolled up in the bedroom, you don't have to take everything off to entice your partner. I create the lingerie and create the designs in a way where you just give access to the necessary parts that needs access and keep all the beauty of what you have on. So it's a very playful, the men get to, the eye candy, you get to keep the eye candy. Oh my God. So we look at her and she still gets to keep all that put in. The way she felt when she put on that outfit for you, all of that stuff. You can be intimate.
Yes.
You can create a sensual space and go to another level, including the fashion into the experience. So that's what I'm doing. And then there's going to be vendors there going to be offering things like you can come and get a massage, you can come and get a mani-pedi, you can come and get different while you're there also.
Wait. Where's this being in the big room? Or are you gonna have two rooms? What you got?
Big room. It's in the.
Yeah, I know. I remember the big room. Wow, man, it's gonna be powerful, family. You gotta get there. You gotta get there. Oh my goodness. Go to coco2023.eventbrite.com. I put it in the chat. And I'm saying, go. It's an experience. It's right there in a very good, affluent neighborhood, right there at the corner of Empire and Flatbush Ave, right there at Prospect Park. Everybody goes to Prospect Park right there. And if you're taking the bus, the 41 bus goes there, and then I think the 49 on the other side. I think that right over there. And if you're taking the train, the D, the B, I think it's the Q, the B, and what else? The D?
No, it's the B and the Q is right there.
Yeah, the B and the Q still there. Yeah, I haven't been to Brooklyn in a while, so I haven't done anything over there. So, anything else you wanted to share, my beautiful sister? Go ahead.
Well, I just want to share that I hope that everyone joins me on this movement that I'm doing.
Yes, we will.
I'm giving a total different perspective about the sensual realm. So what happens is it's important that I do this movement. I'm going to be doing it about 4 times a year.
Yes.
And my whole goal is to give people a safe space where they can finally be free. You can come to my event, you can have date night. You can come to my event, you can have a birthday celebration. You can come to my event, you can have girls' night out. But it is an experience that it's hard for me to explain the experience. You actually have to experience it. And that's all I can say. Like, I don't even know how to explain. Even when people talk to other people, it's something you can't explain it because it hits your soul different.
Yes. And let me tell you, if Hot Cocoa is saying what she's saying, family, believe me when she's saying she is real about what she does. It is an experience. I've been to not a condo party, it was a duplex party. That was an experience with the ladies that came and represented.
You're gonna, and the thing about it is that people always do these shows. I do it and I stop. Because I'm a mom. So, but now it's
Yeah.
like, okay, guys, I'm coming for you. Ready?
Look at that. She almost ate the screen when she did that. Go ahead with that. I'm coming for you. You just get a brothers, sisters. You need to go and enjoy yourself with Hot Cocoa and the crew. When I say the fashion show be off the hizzle for shizzle, woo Lord.
Yeah.
And like I said, she's there. She's going to have a conversation and all that. So you're going to be a part of the audience. And don't come there all shied up. Don't shy it up. Come there, take a few sips with the bar after offer, whatever they doing up in there. Enjoy. If you vegan, they got vegan wine, then go get some vegan wine. Whatever you're doing, just open up, feel free, enjoy yourself. Because you're conscious don't mean you can't enjoy yourself anymore.
No.
And drink a lot of water. If you're gonna drink one shot, drink at least 2 glasses of water. If you're gonna do that, because remember, liquor dries you out. So drink the glass of water so you can wash that down. I give you the balance now. This is what we doing. And Hot Cocoa, thank you so much for coming on and blessing my virtual platform. Yes. We are honored. And again, please hit up and please spread love to her. This is a Cash App. This is her PayPal. It's work to do that. You got to buy materials for the fashion show. She got, it's a lot going on, and she's paying models. Believe me, she pays models. Let's be real here. She pays models, and if you're matter of fact, if you're a model, hit her up. She might need you for another show. You know what I'm saying? Need you for something else. Hit her up. And here's her email. Of course, her email is on here. Hit her up or DM her, because she definitely takes the House of Hot Cocoa is the DM, House of Hot Cocoa, Gmail. And of course, you can also go get those tickets. That's why I did it a little earlier, because I know this is going to run for a certain amount of time. And your birthday is the 2nd. So what you going to do for your birthday? Your Earth Strong.
Yes.
What you gonna do for your Earth Strong? What you gonna do for your birthday? You're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're breaking up, Coco. Oh man, she just broke up. She's frozen now. Man, she froze. Man, she froze. Coco froze. So she, but her birthday is on the 2nd, same day as Vicky Dillard, who I had on my show before. Same day as my friend Kiki back in the day. Same day as Tay Diggs from The Best Man. His birthday is also, and the same day as Cuba Gooding Jr. Birthday is also the same day. So they're going to have a good time. Whatever's going on, they're going to have a good time wherever you at. So if you can make it out to the show, go ahead and support the show. Go ahead and get into conversation with her. Go ahead and enjoy Hot Cocoa too. Its advanced tickets are $25 more at the door. More than likely it's going to be like $35, $40 at the door. It's going to be at 495 Flatbush Avenue and Empire Boulevard. Make sure you go on over there and check her out. I think she's trying to come back in. Okay, I think she's coming back in. Let me bring her back up because I lost her. Hey, Coco, where you at? You there?
I'm here.
Okay, yeah, we lost you. I lost you for a second there, so I'm glad you came back. So, what are you going to do for your birthday? That's the question I was asking on January the 20th, on the January the 2nd. What are you doing personally for yourself?
You know what I'm doing personally for myself?
Yeah,
I'm learning how to make sure that I can love on people better with my experience. This is not about me. My birthday is about everybody.
Right.
Here is about helping people as much as I can in their intimate reality. That's my birthday present.
Yes.
This movement is my birthday present. I don't need anything else more than that.
That's right. Well, sister, again, want to give you a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you so much. Again, happy birthday to your son Obocho and what does the name Obocho means? Tell him what that means.
It means that I am love.
I am love.
I am loving. It's really loving. What it is. So I am loving.
Yes. So, I mean, you gave him a good name. You gave him a good name because he definitely shows love wherever he's at, man. And enough respect to you. I can't wait to link up with you. I'm not coming to New York till the spring or the summer. So I'll be in Florida and Georgia. That's where I'm at. I like the warmth. I'm like an eagle that flies south. And that's where I've been flying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm honored. Thank you very much for coming on the show. And love you much. Love you much. And we'll talk a little later if you want to. You let me know if you want to talk. Okay?
Okay.
All right, take care. That's right. Give a round of applause, family. That's right. Bye, Coco. My beautiful sister, Hot Coco, man. Make sure you support those tickets, support those tickets, support those tickets. Go to coco2023.eventbrite.com. That's coco2023.eventbrite.com. They're going to have DJ Barry Blend's going to be in the building. They're going to have a fashion show. They're going to have dancers. They're going to have vendors. They're going to have food. They're going to have everything dressed comfortably and chic. Come on, look good and represent now. Now you might want to look like Donny Hathaway, like me, with this hat on. You want to look that look? That's how I would come. Like looking tight, because I'm going to attract all these beautiful sisters when I come to them places. 495 Flatbush Avenue at Brooklyn Commons. Very great place that you could also do office work there. You could rent out. You could also get to see a place where you can rent and have baby showers and all that kind of stuff. So going over, hit her up at coco2023.eventbrite.com. That's coco203.eventbrite.com. Once again, it's going to be an extraordinary birthday party from a 7-Eleven. So if you got to go and leave and go home after that, that's you, man. Go home. 7-Eleven, that's what they got. 7-Eleven. Very good numbers for her too, which is interesting. 7-Eleven. So I'm honored, and I love that. Since y'all don't know how much I love that beautiful sister. And I'll talk to you later. I see you back there. Take care, Coco. We'll talk. All right, peace and love. And I'm gonna take her off the studio. She's out. And once again, family, want to thank Hot Coco for coming on. When I say, if you watch the series on Peacock, the first series on Peacock, you'll see when they go back into time, that where Lance was doing his bachelor party, she provided all of those exotic dancers with the clothing. And believe me, it blew up after that, because she was in Hustler magazine, she was in Stuntin magazine, she was in, I think, Dons and Divas and all that kind of stuff. So she's been around. She done her thing, man. She done her work, and now she's showing you how to love each other in a respectful manner and a focused manner. So I'm honored to have had her on, and I want to thank all of you that tuned in and came in. Also, give y'all a round of applause. I got a new applause button now, so I'm using that applause right now. They excited. These people are excited. So again, family, please like and share this broadcast. Like and share this broadcast. Like and share this broadcast. Those who want to, develop a good relationship and you want to consult with her, she's a good person, down to earth, very loving energy all the way, all 100%. She's a very loving person. Believe me when I say she's a very loving and respectful, and she's a listener. So in order for you to be a coach, you got to listen. You got to listen to them intuitively as well as physically, what they're saying, but you got to listen to what they're not saying as a coach. Got to listen to what they're not saying in a coach. And remember, everybody who wants to take themselves to the next level needs a coach. I might even book a session with her myself, because I need still coaching to be better in love and understanding and respecting one another. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to love people, and you got to know how to, most of all, love yourself, because the way you love yourself is the way you are able to love others, especially from all the traumas with your mom, dad, family members, whether you get the rape, molestation, all of that you may have gone through. Some of us forget how to love ourselves. And Numerovation has helped me to love me a little bit more. That's why I stopped doing a lot of the craziness, because when men or women jump around from relationship to relationship, there's a lack of love, and you really are giving of all yourself. But then you have to go and ground and do a lot of cleansing and all that kind of stuff, just so you can rejuvenate and realign yourself again, because you can realign yourself. And there's nothing wrong with you realizing. Again, there's no judgment. Like she said, there's no judgment in her classes and her coaching. No judgment. So if you're going to be a coach, you can't judge. You got to remember that Earth is the experience. We are here to go through the earth experience, and that's what we go through. Some people are going to go through being gay, straight, trisexual, bisexual, pedophiles, all that. They're here to experience that madness. They're here to go through all of the experience. We just can't be judged of it. You got to recognize what's the root of certain problems and why they went down that road, what have been passed on from family to family, from generation to generation, from bloodline to bloodline. Once you understand that, it even passes on through your mathematics. I've noticed that through my own mathematics, from my great-grandfather and my grandfather and my grandmother. I've noticed it through my own numerology. So that's why I do what I do with the numbers. And that's why great people do what they do, like a Hot Coco, do what she does, as beautiful as she is. Look at this beautiful sister. This is the birthday party that she's doing, Hot Coco birthday bash. She's still saying bash. That's what it is. January the 7th, 7 to 11. Great numbers, great numbers, great numbers, and that's what it's all about, man. And she's operating on them great number energy, man. And I'm loving every bit of what she's doing, and I'm happy for her and her son, who's a motivational speaker. He's been speaking since he was like 8 years old. He's been doing it, and he took off, man. Been on Wendy Williams' show, all of that. He did it all. He's been doing it before Wendy retired. He's been doing, well, she ain't retired. She reinvented now, but he's been on all of them things. So big up to her both. He has a big afro. When you see him, he has a big afro. So that's just how he carries himself, like an old soul. And I respect that old soul, because he's a Capricorn also. He's just a December 28th Capricorn, where she's a January 2nd Capricorn. So there is a nice connection right there, how it works, if you know how to work it and make it happen. So on that note, family, we're getting ready to close out. I want to thank each and every one of y'all. If y'all can wait, we're going to do the prayer session. Of course, we're going to end with our prayers. So if you can wait, we're going to end with Dr. Delbert Blair's prayers. So if you want to wait, please, I'm going to run down some of these commercials, and then we're going to do what we got to do and make it happen. All right? We'll be right back after this. Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed.
So the number 7 year that we're going into, that 2023. So the number 7 year that we're going into, that 2023. The word, like she said in this book, Anne-Marie Uber says in her book, Synchronicity, the synchronicity is that it's the student number, and you're there in that year to learn. Every one of you born under any or connected to any number, you need to learn, and you need to internally learn about yourself so you can be externally great and reveal your greatest self.
That's right. That's all you have to do in that 7 year, man. Be humble, but don't be humiliated by anybody. So remember, coming up on KSP TV, Only Quality People, we're going to have Kaba Kamene coming in from Hidden Colors. We're going to have Lord Jamal from Brand Nubians coming in. We got Riza Islam coming in with his fire. We got Brother Taki and Sister Felicia from Out of Hoppy coming in. And don't forget, we're going to have Mfundishi Jehutimaz, the author of Spiritual Warriors. He's going to be here, and of course the Magi books. He is going to be here in 2003 in the early parts, probably January or February. We're going to do it just like that. And I just want to remind people, of course, don't forget Dr. Africa. We're doing a tribute to Dr. Laila Africa. That's right, happening on January 27th, his 76th birthday. It would have been his 76th birthday on Earth, but he's now on the eternal plane doing his job anyway. And we're going to have special invited guests. Some of his one of his family members are going to come through and say and tell us about her connection with him and what she's doing now. And most of the students that's going to come through is going to show and share their part of the mission that they're keeping up. Because remember, African Holistic Health Mission continues in all of us. So make sure y'all tune in. February 11th, we'll be doing this, myself and Dr. Shakira Moore, Inner Alignment Through the Eyes and Your Numerals. Inner alignment through your eyes and your numeral. Remember, your eyes are the windows to your health. And Dr. Shakira is going to be dropping it like that. And I'm going to drop the inner alignment of your numerals and how to use it. All right. Make sure you get your tickets at Linktree /King Simon, the Numerator. That's linktree/King Simon, the Numerator. And don't forget, make sure you go and get my brother's book, Joshua Selden. Supercharge your imagination with affirmations that will open the eye in your mind to infinite possibilities. So big up to Joshua Selden doing his thing all the time. And I have enough respect to what he's doing. And make sure you go to his website, IamPublishing.com. That's IamPublishing.com. Tell him King Simon sent you if you link up with him in any way. And remember, Lloyd Strayhorn. Go to his website, Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. That's Lloyd-Strayhorn.com, 800-581-4401. Book a session, buy his books. Do what you got to do with Lloyd. He has a newsletter out there, so make sure you show him some love and show him some support. Here's my other new YouTube channel, which I will be doing a new motivational sessions through the YouTube channel starting in January, more likely January, February. And it will be either camera on or camera off, but the link is absolutely private. It will be yours to watch over and over and over again. And it can't be taken down. It can't be removed. It can't be deleted because it'll be on YouTube unless YouTube shut down. That's just how that's going to work. Also, big up to Kesia L. Jones. Make sure you get her good book that's coming out called Go Be God, Unlocking the Doors of Your Divinity. Go Be God by my girl, KesiaLJones.com. Go to the website, all right? Also, don't forget, get that hypnosis therapy. Hypnotic therapy can help you to change, get you some power, get you some growth, make you manifest, make you bring some joy to your life, transformation, confidence, a tenacity, and release some traumas that might be inside of you. Allow hypnotherapy to bring all of the above mentioned to your life today. It helped me get down to where I'm going down, and it's still helping me till this day. Also, if you want to book a nice little card spread with Mystic Ivy _ the Afro Boricua, man, get it from that Afro Boricua perspective. DM her at Mystic Ivy _333. Very reasonable price. She'll hook you up. She does 11 card spread, 5 card spread, 3 card spread, 9 card spread, 13 card spread, and a 13 to 6 card spread. Make sure you support the sister in all forms and fashion. All right, the Afro Boricua herself, mira. All right, big up to her. Don't forget, Ashra Kwesi's taking you all the way to Egypt, man. Cairo, Kemet, I'm telling you. 15 days of nothing but extraordinary history, lectures, and, of course, going through those temples. 214-371-0206. That's 214-371-20206. That's Ashra Kwesi and his beautiful wife, Meriwara Kwesi. Tell them that King Simon sent you, and he'll let you know what to do, and he'll make sure he'll accommodate you just because King Simon sent you. And if you want to get your book off the road and off your brain, bring your writing dreams to life. Go to this editing service person and the author. She's good for authors, journalists, bloggers, and much more. Susie Script. Hit her up at 914-361-9467. 914-361-9467. Remember, get all my books through Linktree/King Simon, the Numerator. All my books are available through Linktree/King Simon, the Numerator. There it is. All my books. No promotion is bad promotion. Numbers are simple. People are complicated. Numbers are simple. Children's health is important. And New Motivation for Mental Stability. Make sure you get, and those 3 books that I said before, New Motivation, anytime you support me, you support Dr. Laela Africa, because he published those books, and I'm all about supporting him for the rest of my life in perpetuity if I have to. So big up to him. Linktree/King Simon, the Numerator. Remember, yesterday's numerology is not today's numeration as we continue into the future. Remember, take my classes on Udemy. Go to udemy.com, punch in the word numeration, and you can take my 2-hour introductory course. It's an introductory course. Don't expect nothing big and deep. Introductory course, but you could also go to the Linktree/King Simon, the Numerator, and you could also find a link to the Udemy class also. But you can't find a link on here in Linktree yet. I'm going to put that up next. The links to my course and my classes. If you want to be a part of it, all you have to do is text the word course to 347-496-1022. You get the 8-hour raw, uncut PowerPoint and chalkboard course. All right, 2 links. Too much information, but I'm going to drop it for you, all right? And if you do want to book a session with me, I got 2 more slots left in December. 2 slots left in December. 347-496-1022. 347-496-1022. All right, family, let's get ready for the prayer. Let me turn down the music. Once again, we want to thank Hot Cocoa for coming in. Yeah, thank you, Hot Coco. Thank you, Hot Coco, once again. And make sure you support her for her birthday. She got a big birthday extravaganza and event coming up in Brooklyn, right there at Flatbush and Empire Boulevard at Flatbush Commons. Get your tickets now at coco2023.eventbrite.com. All right? All right, let me take down one of my old music here. Respect and Protect the Black Woman. That was a song that I did back in the 90s. Land of His Mercy. Wanna better respect, protect the black woman because they're the only means of reproduction. Respect, protect the black woman because they're the only means of reproduction. Respect for your black woman. Protect. That is the duty of a man. Not disrespect the actual procreation because the beauty of a woman is procreation. You better learn to preserve for your black children. If you diss the black woman, you diss your nation. If you don't protect the woman, you're not a real man because of respect, protect the black woman. Let me not stop. Don't stop me now. Cut the music off. Cut the music. Selector, rewind and come again. Forward ever, backwards never. Let's close out with this prayer by Delbert Blair, the late great Delbert Blair. Let's close out of this prayer right now. Let's close out of this prayer. If you want to support Dr. Delbert Blair's legacy shop, please go to his metacenter2.com. That's www.themetacenter2.com. Big up to Dr. Blair in the spiritual realm, doing some great things, man. I've dreamt about him 3 times, and every time I dream about him, Dr. Blair is teaching. Man, he's always teaching. And I don't know who else is in the room, but I know he's teaching some deep stuff because he's standing up and talking and really looking and doing and breaking down certain things. I don't even know what language I'm, because sometimes it's just different languages that I see Dr. Blair. So I know he's ascended as he is. He's a master at whatever he does. And because Dr. Blair really loved his people, as he was born on February 13th, 1933. So my dear brother, Dr. Blair, let's close out with his prayer. Are y'all ready for the prayer? Prayer time, family. Prayer time, like they usually say in the Nation of Islam. Prayer time. Prayer time. Everybody calm down. Take a deep breath. Whatever you like, however you like to receive the prayer, you could open your hands and like you're receiving something in the receiving mode, like, you know, we do in the nation and like they used to do in Reverend Ike's church, or you can clasp your hands. Whatever, however you like to do it. Here's the prayer. You ready? It's called Please, Universal Creator. Please, Universal Creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth and in your love now. One more time for the people in the back. I'm going to say it in a unified perspective as it was given to me by Dr. Blair. We're going to say it just like this. Please, Universal Creator, know in our hearts that we love you. Please protect us and this planet on which we live now. Please open our minds, our spirits, and our souls to receive only truth in your love now. Thank you, Dr. Blair. Thank you, Dr. Blair. Thank you, Dr. Blair, for all you've shared over your lifetime. Thank you, Dr. Blair. Thank you, Dr. Blair. Thank you, Dr. Blair. Thank you, Dr. Blair. Everybody say Ashe. Oh, put in the Ashe. A-S-apostrophe-E or A-S-H-E. Whatever you put in the Ashe, put the Ashe in the chat. Put the Ashe in the chat. Put the Ashe in the chat. Let me see the Ashe in the chat, man. Put the Ashe in the chat. Put the Ashe in the chat. Put the Ashe in the chat. Ashe. Thank you, Dr. Blair, man, for all you've done and all the ancestors that you've. Thank you very much. Let me close this out. And like I like to say, close out with Marcus Garvey's words, Dr. Khalid's words, and now I add Sister Maya Angelou. Like Marcus Garvey used to say, one love, one aim, one destiny, regardless of land. Up you mighty nation, you could accomplish what you will. Dr. Khalid would say, regardless of land, label, or language, there's but one creative force, one God. And like Maya Angelou would say, and still we rise. Family, take care. Continue to rise to be your best self, mathematically, astrologically, but also spiritually and soully. Continue to rise because we have already won. We just don't know that we've won because many of us lost the way. And what I do with New Motivation is here to motivate you, but also remind you, realign you so you can reassess and do what you got to do to be your best self. I thank all of you. I love all of you because guess what? I love myself. And if you got to take my class, make sure you take my class. All right? Peace and love. Take care.
Inner Alignment Workshop Through Your Eyes and Your Numero with Dr. Shakira Moore and King Simon on February 11th, 2023. Dr. Shakira and King Simon. Get your tickets now at Linktree/King Simon the New Motivator.
Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com or Linktree at King Simon the New Motivator. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the New Motivation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Number are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. Go now.
So remember, our job as studiers of these metaphysical, esoteric knowledge is to help enhance people to be better. I, as a new motivator, using the numbers or quote-unquote numerals and motivation to get people to understand why they need to activate their numbers to be their very best self and maximize it. Because the numerals hold a frequency. And if you're willing to turn up that frequency, then that frequency can help to guide you and navigate you to a higher height that will allow you to spiral to be your best self. We must remember that.